What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to episode 197 of The Road to Glory.
Goodness gracious me!
I've literally had to start it like that just to see if that stops the flickering. Yesterday's episode, we had more of it again, and I do apologise. I don't understand why it's doing it. It's nothing to do with the recording or the rendering. In fact, the file that I have on my PC of that particular episode doesn't have any flicker on it at all. So it's something to do with the encoding when I upload it to YouTube. I don't really know what's happened. So I apologise. Hopefully this episode is fine. The reason I've started it like that, by the way, is because my reviews and things, they don't have flickering issues. None of them do. And I start it by introducing the video, then I put the intro, and then we'll go into it. So I'll see if that's got something to do with it. Maybe the intro itself is to blame. But the game you're seeing on screen is from the second game of Foot Champs. I've got so much Foot Champs to play and very little time in which to play it as well. So I don't really know how that's going to go down. I really want 14 wins this week, though, because I want 2 red player picks so that we can start building towards another upgrade. I'm not quite sure if we'll have enough by the end of, well, whenever, because they switched them to Team of the Season cards, I think. And then I don't know what's going to happen through the summer. They stopped doing Team of the Weeks through the summer last year because we had international competition. Don't think they'll do that this year, but, you know, there's me thinking ahead. There are some new SBCs, or by new SB, I mean one new SBC, and there is marquee matchups. I've completed it for the first time, and I didn't even know how long. The packs are decent. There are a few informs that I wouldn't mind getting myself, and of course there are some brand new Man of the Match cards as well. Verratti is a very nice card with a few things here or there that I don't like. I've already done a video about him, so go check that out if you want an in-depth review, but I wouldn't mind packing him. Bruno Fernandes would be phenomenal to pack as well, and like I said, there are a few informs I wouldn't mind grabbing as well. Now, that game ended in a rage quit, so we've had 2 games, 2 wins, 2 rage quits. Today, I'll complete marquee matchups, we'll have a look at the new Ramsey card, and I will go into a live game, and let's see how that pans out. Side note, before we get into the rest of the video, I'm also recording in a higher bitrate. A lot of you may not know what the hell I'm talking about, but some of you will. And I'm hoping that A, the quality will slightly improve, but B, that the flickering will stop. It won't be in this video because I won't upload it until I sort it out, but I'm hoping what I've done will fix it. I just may have to start videos the way that I've started it. I'm desperate to get new components for the PC, for my PC rather, but unfortunately I can't afford it and it's going to cost me hundreds and hundreds. Like, I'm looking at about 800 quid in order to fix it, which is just over $1,000. So yeah, if anybody wants to donate, you feel free, but I can't afford it right now. So I didn't look at weekly objectives yesterday. Score using Colombian players in 3 separate rival wins to earn a foot swap token. I'm not sure I'll be doing this. We had Falcao, of course. I got rid of him, so it wouldn't have been a difficult thing to do with him. But I don't think I'll be doing it, so that's 1 token I'll miss out on. I don't need all 14. I will probably end up doing the squad battles one next week. But for right now, I'm not that concerned about missing out on 1. Win 7 matches by 2 goals. Hopefully I'll get that done naturally without having to go for it. Play 13 online matches. Hopefully, well, I say hopefully, I will do that naturally without having to worry about it. So that's 2 done. And that's all we have in weekly objectives. We have win 4 online draft matches this week to earn a rare players pack. I don't think I'll be doing that because if I could guarantee that I could go into a draft and get to the final, maybe I would because it would be worth it. But I can't guarantee that because I'm useless at life. So I won't be doing that. Score in 5 separate rival wins to earn a mega pack. Now that I would be able to do, but it's with Foot Champions players. The only one I have left is Donnarumma. No chance. So won't be doing that either, and I don't care about the chem style. So 2, possibly 3 of the weekly objectives I'll be able to complete. We're up to 75,000 coins now, which is in part thanks to the sale of Alan. Bought him for 35, sold him for 38,500, so after tax probably broke about even there or thereabouts. Sold a few of sold all of my remaining English players at a profit. Was going out and trying to snipe them. Don't know if I showed you actually. Was trying to go out and snipe them for about 1.6. Managed to sell them on for about 2k or there or thereabouts. And then obviously some of the silver players have started to sell, which is nice. We still have quite a few left. In fact, we'll just relist those. Bang. Eventually they'll sell. We'll be making money. We're up to 75k. We're not too far away from being able to just crack the 100k. And then I'll keep doing it, you know, here or there, now and again. And eventually we'll start making some real money. Now, as far as SBCs are concerned, they have released a brand new one in Aaron Ramsey's End of an Era. Of course, he's leaving Arsenal at the end of the season, so that's why. Now, the card itself isn't that bad. If we look at the bio, 3-star, 3-star is what puts me off, really. If it was a 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills, or the other way around, then maybe I could get on board. High, 6 foot is good. And his stats are decent. Not the best card in the world, but a good-looking card. Doesn't have great pace. Has good shooting across the board. Has good passing across the board. Very good, in fact. And then, apart from agility and balance, has exceptionally good dribbling across the board. As far as the defensive stats are concerned, if you use him as a CM, like a 4-3-3, that's not bad. Little chem style to improve that, maybe. And you've got yourself a very good card. With great stamina as well. I like that a lot. I would like to have that in my club, right? I really would, because he's Welsh. I don't have a decent or any Welsh players in my club right now. Gareth Bale is the only other one that I would eventually would like to get, if possible. So I thought about doing it, and I tried, and I could do it, right? I could easily do it for both of them without spending a single coin, and get a 45k pack, a 35k pack, and an Aaron Ramsey. But if I do it, it takes me even longer then to get Steven Gerrard, and I end up using a lot of the players that I've grinded for through SBCs or through weekly objectives and stuff, and I'm not comfortable in doing it. So, to cut a very long story, not really short at all, I won't be doing it, but I really want to. That's what it boils down to. I built a team kind of half around him as well. I've been using my main account. On my main account, I've got a particular defence and goalkeeper setup that I've used for hundreds of games. And the last few games in particular, the defence has really impressed me. And I am, of course, talking about Virgil van Dijk and Alisson. Now, I do actually use Alexander-Arnold instead of Robertson. But I have used, I can't remember what inform it was. I think the first inform, which got upgraded. I've used that of Robertson for well over 150 games, and he was very, very good. Didn't have any complaints. That is something that I could do. We could get Ramsey. We could eventually get Steven Gerrard. We could then end up using Skriniar, Daniela De Rossi, and we could sell Handanovic, and that would probably fund the majority of Alisson. And then, yeah, we could use Skriniar and Daniela De Rossi, as I say, and Alexandro in SBCs to go towards Steven Gerrard, for instance. And then all we would need to do is save up to buy Van Dijk and Robertson. We could use the 85 Van Dijk for now, who is relatively cheap-ish. And we could use maybe the standard Robertson or something for now. I would like to do that, but I'm not going to just yet. I think I would like to move into Van Dijk. I was talking about Moore. And I'm not ruling that out instead of Thiago Silva, because we could keep Dani Alves for the time being, put more in there, and that would work. Maybe I'm not going to get Aaron Ramsey now, so that's irrelevant. We could move him out. We could put Steven Gerrard over there, and then maybe see what works in this position. But I think moving into Van Dijk and Alisson, not necessarily saying that I would want to go for Robertson per se. We could go for anyone there, but anyone who works chem-wise anyway. But I would like to move into Van Dijk and Alisson, I think, instead of Skriniar and Handanovic. I love Handanovic, but he's not going to fit in there, especially if I want Van Dijk. But I want Van Dijk, I've decided. And I'm not going to try and get him anytime soon. I mean, he's ridiculous money, right? If we were to pack him, I would keep him, though. I'm not going to sell him. I would keep him. Same with Alisson. Even the 87. If I packed him, I'd keep him. Same with the inform Robertson, and of course Moments Gerrard as well. Now, speaking of Moments Gerrard, I've got marquee matchups complete here. There it is. I went through it all. I didn't have to spend a single coin. I've managed to do it with what I have in the club, so I will be submitting that now. We have a Prime Electrum players pack for submitting Juve against Milan. basically a full Italian league team. And like I said, I had it all in the club, so we'll submit that. And then I was going to open that then. That would have been silly. Bayern against Dortmund. Now, I saw this at half-time, and Bayern were absolutely smashing Dortmund. Second half's kicked off, is still 4-0, which is crazy. But there it is. That's that one. That's an Electrum Players Pack. And we have to go back and go back down. Right, this is the one that I'm really interested in, though. The Small Rare Gold Players Pack. I love this. This is like a small 50k, I believe. You get a lot of these for the Italian League SBC, which if I was on console, I would have redone by now. But because I'm on PC, the silvers are quite expensive. But again, didn't have to buy anyone there. Had to use maybe one or two players, like an 83 here or there that I didn't really want to. But it is what it is. They're not that expensive anyway. And finally, this one actually sold, or have put up for sale, a Russian gold card for about 3k. So they're selling for quite a bit right now. And then the rest of it was just bronze Chinese league players. And we're going to get a crappy 15k pack, a jumbo gold pack for that. I don't know how much. They're never available in store, so I don't know how much they ever sell for. So I just say the bad 15k. I believe we get a 45k for completing that. Correct me if I'm wrong. We do get a 45k. I hate those packs with a passion, but you never know. We could be redeemed today. I want to make sure. I am. I always have a fear that I'm not recording. It happens to me quite a lot when I'm playing games. I don't know if I've showed you this, but we've sold all these. I can't remember whether I've just showed you this or not, and we've still got all these left to sell. I've just relisted those. So let me clear that transfer list. I sold Alan because I don't need him. You know, I just don't. I like him. He's good. Still now, even to this day, he's still a good card, and I would definitely recommend him if you're looking for a CDM and you're on a bit of a budget, you don't have a great side, and he fits in there, then yeah, go for it. However, I have CDMs that are as good as, if not much better than, so I just don't need him in there anymore, especially now that we have Naldo. We still have Fabinho, so it is what it is. Now, I'll open the Electrum first, then I will do the Jumbo Gold, and then yeah, we'll move on from there. So here's the Electrum. Not expecting to get anything from any of these packs whatsoever, but if I can get something of note, then that would be amazing. If I could realistically choose any player to get, it would either be Van Dijk or Robertson or even Alisson from all of these, and I would be relatively happy. Is that a Cardiff Silver I spy? That is about 6k. Don't mind if I do. List him up for 6,000 coins. Happy days. Well, that is probably going to be the most expensive player we get today. But fingers crossed he can sell. That'll take us above 80k. Jumbo Gold Pack. Let's get this done. Nothing good coming out of this, is there? Well, we do get a gold card, a rare gold card, I should say. Portuguese left wing is Ronaldo. He's a striker. Damn. 82 rated Guedes, something along those lines. Another Cardiff striker that doesn't sell for anything. Any squad? No, of course, because there's only one rare. No, yeah, we could have got a squad fitness. Talking absolute nonsense. Let's get rid of that. 2 Sentinel Chem Styles. I know. I asked yesterday about attribute cards, and to my knowledge, no one has said anything about it. Oh no, yeah. So what do you think about training cards now available to be used? It's a glitch. It wasn't something that they meant to do. It was an accident apparently. It's going to be reverted next week. If I have any, I may chuck them on a couple of players. I don't think I have any left in the club though. I believe I was using them in online singles, so I don't think I've got many at all. I'm reading something. Simply Sefton. I don't know what he says. Please address the cover screen you've put it to try and stop people picking and choosing which parts of your video they watch when you fast forward on your phone. Personally, I think it's very crafty and sly thing to do. Those who might not be interested in a certain topic. I have no idea what you're talking about. Please address the cover screen you've put to try and stop. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you want to skip forward to a certain part of the video, it has nothing to do with me. I do it in other people's videos as well. I'm not trying to stop you. I have no idea what you're talking about. The flickering is something I'm trying to fix. I don't know why it does it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. Prime Electrum Players Pack. I apologise for that. I was reading it and I genuinely didn't understand what the hell was going on, and I still don't. Feel free to elaborate and maybe I can understand. Super Sitch, is it 85? 3. I don't know why I thought he was 85. Did he used to be 85 in FIFA 18? Maybe. I don't know. That shows you how many times I packed Super Sitch. Any Cardiff Silvers knocking about? No, we get 2 Bournemouth cards, but that's not. Wait, hang on. Freiburg, right? Okay, he might sell for a little bit. Yeah, I might be able to get 1,000 coins for him. I will definitely take it. There you go. Boom. I find it really interesting that the internet is just it causes a lot of problems. The internet, because that's quite aggressive. Because he's put the words sly and crafty in capitals. Well, there's actually a few comments underneath, right? So Footy Stars come to my defense, I think, and says, I think it's just an issue with his software because I can hardly watch the whole thing like this. It's only been implemented on the last episode and this one. He addressed it at the end when the game finishes. That's the flickering, completely different. I have no idea what you're talking about. The cover screen. I really wish this was live so you could answer tell me what's going on. I'm not trying to stop people doing anything. If you want to skip, anyway, let's move on. Let's open the Prime now, and then we'll do the small rare. No walkout, of course, in the Prime because they are awful. Not a board because they are terrible. Worst packs in the game. Honestly, I'd rather open a rare gold pack than I would that. Right, let's store that. I'll put that on the transfer list because you never know what upgrades we may get. This is the best pack of the marquee matchups, though, so fingers crossed we can get something good out of this. Not holding my breath, really, but you never know. No walkout. Can we get a board at least? No board. Well, just as bad as a 45k pack. Those have potential to be the best packs in the... Well, not in the game, but the best packs for the value. Because they're not really expensive when you do the Italian League SBC. They don't really... They're from the teams that are quite easy to do. But unfortunately, on that occasion, not great. I've packed some good stuff out of those, though, which is a shame. So we're still on 75k, apparently. Yeah, still haven't sold. I've just listed a few things up for sale. So that guy right there, I honestly thought he'd sell for 3k, because that's the cheapest on the market. Maybe people have not noticed or don't care. Just listed something else. Yeah, we listed Barrios for 700. He will hopefully sell. And that guy right there for 1,000. He'll hopefully sell as well. So we've not made any money from that, but maybe I don't think I've lost money either, to be fair. So it is what it is. Now, as far as going into champs is concerned, that's exactly what I'm going to do right now, because I've only got 2 games under my belt. I am going to do it live. It's not going to be the whole thing. I will... Alright, here we go. I need to find... Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? I've got so many teams. Right, so I put Aaron Ramsey in there to see what we could do with it, but obviously I won't be doing that. We'll get Nakata back in. Not that I'm happy about it, but it is what it is. Here we go then. Into the game we go. This guy's not using attribute cards, but he does have some really nice red picks. Well, one nice red pick in there. Gareth Bale. Sane's always a problem. I didn't have any left, by the way. Up it goes. In your own time. It's a foul, apparently. Nothing really happened, but yeah. Okay, I'll take it. And that's a terrible pass, but that's going to be a free kick. I tell you what, that's the most exciting thing that's happened in this game so far. This guy's holding the ball in midfield. I nick it off him. I hold the ball in midfield. He nicks it off me, and that's literally the way it's been. Passes are not going where I want them to, annoyingly. And so far, I think there's been about 1 shot on target. Out wide. I might have to change formation in a minute. This just doesn't seem to be working for me. There is Nakata, though. Nice football from Nakata. That's a foul. I mean, that's as far forward I think I've been all game. And Nakata's the one that draws the foul. We're going to get a free kick. I'm not going to let Rivaldo take it, though. That would be a mistake. I will let Nakata take it. And we'll send Rivaldo around the outside of the wall. This guy's a good good player though, so he knows what I'm doing, and maybe I should have gone for goal there. What header is that? I've tried to give that back to Naldo. That is awful, and we're going to go back to being on the back foot again here. I can't defend, basically, is the moral of the story there. I don't know. This game is starting to annoy me. Not today in general. I've had a really good day on this game, but this particular game is getting on my nerves. The ball inside. Tevez up to Ronaldo's a good ball, and can he shift it again? Comes to Tevez. That's a foul. It's a penalty. I wouldn't have given a penalty for that, and I would not have argued at all if he'd not given anything, because it's 6 of one, half a dozen of nothing. At the end of the day, I'm going to miss the penalty. I'll put money on it, but I'll do my best, that's for sure. It's a goal, and we are level. We don't deserve to be, but we are. Oh, hello. Is this the final opportunity of the game? I tried to pass it to Ronaldo, and he's literally tried to give it to Tevez, the opposite direction, and that's going to mark the end of the 90 minutes. I don't understand this game. I literally kicked it in a straight line, and it went to the left. Oh, keeper decided not to come for it, and that could have cost us. Let's have another go, is it? Nope. This is Nedved into Ronaldo. First time effort over the bar. Well, worth a go. Oh, Alexandro has done exceptionally well there. Can we... Oh, we can feed him. We've got an overlap, and I'm going to cock it up. And he's offside. Wanted to throw my controller then, but I refrained from doing so. He dived the right way, and I think I've lost it. Brilliant. Oh, he's going... Oh, he went wide. I have to move the mic further away from me because I'm going to start talking into it, I think. What's wrong with me? Why am I kicking it? He was looking over there. I don't get that at all. Well, didn't save that one, but he is still winning the game. Get in. That's what we wanted. Ronaldo puts it away. I don't deserve to win this game, by the way. Oh, he's dinked it, and Handanovic has it, because he had Aguero, and yeah, you should know this. Here's George Best, here we go, and that's game, and I do not deserve to win it. We are 3-0 right now in Weekend League, and all because he dinked it with Aguero. That was stupid of him, really. He deserved to win, he really did, and you know, commiserations to him, because I didn't play well. Some of my passes were going all over the place. I squandered a couple of opportunities, but generally speaking, I have not done well there. As you can see, 50-50. We don't often get games like that, 50-50. Normally I dominate possession and lose the game, but yeah, on that occasion, he was good. Fair play. I'd love now for them to say, right, well, he is currently, this is his current record, and this is where he finished last week or something. Or even if it just says previous Weekend League record, and then it shows me what that guy was, because beforehand obviously you don't want to know that, but now I'd like to be able to see it up next to his name or something. That would be cool, but that's a win in the bag. So far we're doing well, but I do need to win 11 more games in order to get gold 3. I mean, if I've got time and I'm doing well, I'll play more, but if I'm on, you know, whatever it is, like with 8 games left and I've just hit gold 3 or something, I might just leave it as it is, but we'll see. It's just, it all comes down to time at the end of the day. I don't have an awful lot of it at the moment, so we'll see what happens with this. I'll have to go and play a couple more games now after this finishes and finishes rendering and uploads. But hopefully the flickering problem's fixed now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If Adam, Simply Sefton, can please tell me what the hell you're talking about with a cover screen. That would be awesome. To everybody else, people have mentioned me getting more and then playing in with Kyle Walker. That's something that I may consider in the future, but I do really want Van Dijk. The height, I think, for both of those would be an issue together. If I had Moore and Van Dijk, then that wouldn't be a problem, but Kyle Walker's only 6 foot. Moore isn't great either at height, so it would be cool if we can have at least one exceptionally tall defender and then one not so tall next to him, so that we've got some height in the team. But tomorrow there should be a lot more gameplay, and if EA drop anything, that we'll get on top of that as well. Of course, if you have enjoyed today's episode, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.